Hello and welcome back to Universal Tarot. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. This is for Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me for the month of April. I do want to apologize in advance. I did miss the month of March for you guys. It was a very busy month. Of course, it was March Madness. And I wanted you guys to be the first to receive your reading for the month of April. And furthermore, I have already prepared your love reading as well as your general reading. And we can go ahead and get into this. For new subscribers, welcome. For existing subscribers, thank you so much for being loyal listeners. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Don't be afraid to share this channel. This is, this is to be shared, and, it's all good, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Ooh, sorry. All right. So for your love life, I'll tell you the main three cards that came out for you that I started to break down in the reading. So we have codependency, children, and express your love. It's so crazy. It's like as soon as I started doing your reading, my stomach started growling. And I don't know. I've just started drinking some coffee. So it seems like my belly wants to talk. So maybe you guys have something on your mind and it's really coming from within that you've probably been holding back. And usually the gut is a place where we speak from. We really harnessed up energy from our gut. So we think we speak with our lungs, but the core of our being, the belly, we don't even know there's energy that is evolving in the belly. And we, like a belch is like a birth. You're birthing that energy forward. It takes the core to bring the energy, the wind, the voice forward in order, how some people say they have a gut feeling. And it's like roaring. I feel like you guys could have some roaring energy for the month of April. Some type of uproar. That's what I'm getting from how I'm feeling right now. Okay? And this could be over the children. The children are in the center of the reading. So this could be the heart of the matter for some of you Sagittariuses. And of course, when people have court battles or disputes over children, it does get very heated because we love our children, okay? Those who are mothers and fathers, your children are your pride and joy. So, yes, things can become heated. Things can become serious very quickly when it comes to separation and choosing who's going to get who and who deserves and etc., etc. So, without all the jibber jabber, let's go ahead and get into this. So, codependency being the first. Okay, so it looks like some of you will have no choice but to go with the flow. I feel like some of you are feeling a bit helpless about the way things are going. Some of you could feel that things are out of sync or unnatural about this new course of action or plan that you're kind of being forced to follow through with. It looks like, of course, this could be some legal matters, and there is someone that is being seen as, I feel like some of you could be relying on an attorney, or some of you could be relying on a very intelligent person to help see you through this process. Some of you are very bold, courageous, unafraid of the unknown, okay? And there will be opportunities that you never dreamed of that will be presenting themselves, okay? Good and bad, but you will be facing them head on. You have high hopes. You're looking forward with a careful eye, looking inward, really dissecting things. Things are under, I feel like maybe you could be under scrutiny, or you're scrutinizing somebody's work to make sure they do their job and that they do it right. But you're going to go with the flow, but every little detail will be analyzed. That's what I'm picking up, okay? Some of you are going to come in this, some of you are going to be shining very bright in this situation. Some of you are center stage in your love life, okay? It appears that you look, some of you are looking very official, okay? Someone could be dependent upon your energy or your profession at this time, and they're entrusting you. That's kind of why they're saying they're going with the flow. Or maybe you're entrusting someone who you have a lot of faith in that's going to help pull you through. You're kind of dependent upon this person. That's why codependency is coming up, because you could really use their help and guidance, okay? Also, some of you will be bypassing pressure, trying to get past some pressure right now, because things are coming forward, getting a little heated, and you know that it's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to confront whatever it is that you're stepping up to the plate to. Okay, I feel like issues from the past will be returning. Looks like things are coming to a head. Again, regarding law matters, or some of you are facing a air sign. Okay. It looks like someone wants to take swift action to either cut you out or remove you from some type of plans or situation. Someone is being looked at as a fool. Someone is someone is very careless with their actions. Someone may think too highly of themselves, but they really need to watch their step, or they're going to be hurting people unnecessarily. Also, you could be going into a situation that you've never been into before, but you are courageous about the situation. You're stepping into it like, okay, I'm here. I don't know what to expect, but hey, I'm here. I'm here in the moment, and I'm down for this ride. I feel like some of you could be getting victory in a situation that you do not know the outcome. You do not know what the swing of fate is, okay? What your swing at fate is, but you guys will be stepping up. I feel like there's a bit of hope for a situation. You're hoping that someone swings the sword in your fate, okay? Some of you could be receiving some type of victory with that. And the energies is telling you to know your worth, okay? And to shine, okay? You are... somebody is really relying on you. So I would suggest you not to rely on them. Some of you could very well be relying on somebody that you really do need to strategize with, negotiate with. Really, you need somebody on your team that's going to help you shine, okay? Because it looks like somebody could be taking advantage of you because there's a situation you're walking into that you are unfamiliar with, okay? So some of you could have a love interest that could be helping you through a process. Some of you could have or just a very intelligent person on your team. This could be friend, family, lovers, professional help. You guys do have help, okay? And that's what's giving you hope, okay? So, in regards to codependency, the card that I pulled to confirm the outcome for that, it's like some of you are in a situation you can't get out of and you're relying on help. Okay. So you guys have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So it looks like some of you could be trying to avoid some jail time, or something that could bound you for a while. Some type of, you guys are trying to get out of some sort of conflict that you've wandered into. Some of you have wandered into the unknown, and I don't think this was your fault. I feel like, well, it could have been based on something. I feel like it's almost like a trap. Like some of you wandered into the unknown because of some type of desires, or wandered into whatever. The situation can be very unique for some of you, okay? Very unique. However the case is, some of you have wandered into the unknown and somebody captured you in some sort of way. And they got a strong driving force to take you down, but you also have a strong driving force to prevail, because you're like, hold on, hold on. You can't do me like this. So somebody's going to have to tame their instincts because shit is going to get real hot and ferocious. Okay, so you're going to have an even head when you approach the situation. Somebody's really trying to tame you. I feel like somebody's trying to own you. Somebody's trying to force you into a situation. It's very demonic because, and I'll explain this later, but there's definitely somebody's trying to force you to do something that you don't want to do. With codependency, someone even wants you to depend upon them. That's how forceful they are. Okay, so children, let's go ahead and move along to children. I feel like there is something that is going to happen in your love life. I feel like things have been going on for a while, but now this is the beginning of what is to come. Okay, I feel like some of you are at the beginning of a new chapter after what has already been going on. So things are evolving to a new level. Okay, so it looks like, of course, this is stemming around your children, something from the past. Some of you guys have been blocked from communicating with your child. Looks like a Queen of Wands. Some of you haven't seen or talked to your children. Okay, I see that very much in the cards. Or some of you have stopped communicating with your children. However, maybe someone is withholding them. Maybe that's why that Eight of Swords is coming up. Someone has a driving force to see their children. They've been, someone is even, maybe Sagittarius, maybe their child is a Sagittarius, or maybe the mother is a Sagittarius. Please identify your roles in this reading. The reading, roles can be reversed, so keep that in mind, Sagittarius. Someone does have a strong driving force to help you, protect you, and really guide this thing, navigate this thing. And maybe that's where this Queen of Wands is coming up, because she's saying she will not be blocked out. For whatever reason, somebody's being blocked out. And it looks like either this woman is blocking you out, or this legal case is blocking this woman out. But I feel like something could be ending and something can also be beginning. So there is good news on the way. Some good news for some of you Sagittariuses. Keep in mind, this is very universal. So there's many Sagittariuses that could be listening in, and things can be reversed once again. So there could be good news being delivered. There's definitely information that's going to be delivered regardless. Some of this could be good news for you guys. Some of this may not be good news. Okay. But whatever this news is, you're going to have to commit yourself to. It looks like a plan is unfolding. And some of you guys is going to be good, and some of you guys is going to be bad. And for the ones that is bad, honey, your thrill is going to be gone about this situation. You're going to be like, oh, hell no. Some of you guys are going to throw your cards in, throw your hands up, because it's going to lead to crisis and radical change. Okay? It could be good news for the demonic forces that's trying to get you to commit to something that is disruptive in your life. That's an obstacle, lost in prosperity. So I feel like someone is happy. Maybe that's what it's saying. Someone is happy. The good news is for the demonic forces that is going to rise against you. And you're going to lose interest once you realize what these people are doing. And this is probably the beginning of a loss for some of you. And to confirm the children and the situation I just read for you guys, the devil did rear its ugly head. Okay, that's what confirmed that. And it says basically you're going to have to be at peace with whatever unfolds. Someone is very much strong handling this situation. The devil seems to be winning when it comes to your children. Okay, or maybe maybe the devil won a court case. Again, maybe, if you have a destructive parent and you're trying to fight and get your children, maybe you have the parent that's going to win is the one that's the fucking devil. The devil knows how to act. The devil knows how to deceive. Or some of you, if you guys were gambling your marriage, your relationship, and your family, your partner decides to vacate and pursue you in court for custody of the children, some of you guys could lose custody because you gambled your marriage. Okay, so some of you guys could be looking back at, you have to be at peace with what you've done to cause this situation to go through family courts or family matters. You're going to have to commit to what your karma or what your fate is. If it's outside of that and someone is forcing you, is trying with some injustice and trying to put you in some sort of corrupt affiliation that will be very apparent on what's going on. Now, for the cards, the last card for your love life, Sagittarius, express your love. So, of course, some of you want to talk to your children. Someone is withholding that privilege. Or some of you are going to be communicating with people that are looking over the details. Some people are going to be looking at what they want to look at. Some people are going to be judgmental. Some people may not even be listening. Some of you guys are like, look at the details. Some of you might have to, literally, if you had a stick in court, you wish you can just like tap it on the board and have like a list. You can just tap it and write down, go to, like, some of you wish you were like you had a big ass board in the courtroom and you were able to write stuff down and have like a wooden stick and like tap on each fucking subject that they're missing. Okay, some of you guys wish you could have center stage because you feel like you want to interrupt their corrupt ass show that they have going on, because you like, hold on, y'all motherfuckers ain't listening, y'all trying to self-incriminate me. This is a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so people are not people, and people could be treating you like people could be acting like they're elephants in the room, and they could be treating you like you're the mouse. People might want to step on you at this time, Sagittarius, want to walk over you, or some of you Sagittarius may want to hide. But the mouse or the rat, however you want to look at it, this energy could be a Scorpio. Okay, so in the Chinese zodiac sign. So there could be a Scorpio that wants to express their love in this situation, possibly to the child. Okay, so the Empress is coming through. There is a mother that wants to speak. Again, it's showing up. The Empress, she says she wants to speak to her child. Where is her child? What have you done? And then everything is up in the air. And then, the small things, it seems like someone is trying to overshadow the big picture with small shit that doesn't even matter, kind of glazing over the situation so people don't really see the big picture. I think people are seeing half of the picture, and there is some justice that is going to be delivered. Okay, some type of karma. Something is up in the air about a decision in court. And there could be a very hard decision to make because somebody maybe didn't gather enough information. So that, one party may be in distress, but the other party may have a lack of information. Someone could be distressed because they're being oppressed, but the other party could have a lack of information, but have more power because they're an entity or some type of force, but they don't have much information to go off. And I feel like that's why this situation is up in the air. I really feel like some of you guys don't know how this is going to go. But I feel like there could be some options that it could be opening up, or like a fucking Pandora box of bullshit that could be opening up for some of you Sagittariuses, or for whoever this person is that's fighting for you. Okay? I feel like you definitely have enemies that are trying to play with your mind. Try not to be your own worst enemy by self-sabotaging your mind. Keep the faith, keep hope alive, okay? Because I do feel like there's going to be some depressing energy that is going to be emerging around this court case. I feel like Jupiter is going to try to come in and help you. Just when things look horrible, I feel like there might be a strike of luck, okay? Someone may communicate something about the situation that could help alleviate some of this injustice. And because of that small detail, that may overthrow this case. Okay? It looks like some information is definitely going to be coming through this month, in a month of spring. You're going to know before spring. Okay, this is regarding your relationship. This is regarding your family. Okay, God is asking you, do not be discouraged. Okay, in the sight of the enemy. Okay? Don't let them feel like they're winning, because they may not. It may just be the impression that they're giving you. Okay? Again, this could be someone's job regarding work. Someone could be pursuing somebody's work as well. Someone could be pursuing someone's finances. Okay? Really scrutinizing, or have someone under some type of investigation to find out what kind of work do they do. What's, I feel like they can't really do anything with this case because they don't really have much options, even though everything's out on the table. I think this case is having a hard time coming to a close, but it will come to a close. But when it does, it seems like they're going to try to close it quickly, because somebody's going to throw a bunch of shit at you, okay? And then they're going to expect you to pick it up where they left off. Okay, but I feel like there's some injustice. Someone's going to be throwing a bunch of shit at you, and you've already been carrying a very heavy load that you're going to have to ground yourself, okay? After you receive the news of this communication, you're going to have to pick up where they left off and deliver the news. Some of you are going to have to work really, really hard. Oppressive energy. I feel like people are out to get you, and they could be out to get you so bad because they don't want to lose, that they gonna have to ask themselves for forgiveness for how they even treated you, the injustice. Secretly, they're not gonna admit this to you, but inside, some people are gonna have to repent for the oppression that they've caused you. God is not gonna allow them to be free with how they've treated you. Their subconscious is going to eat them alive. On the flip side, if this is you, your conscience is going to be eating you alive by the way you treated someone all along, or in the process of this court case. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to your general reading, Sagittarius. It appears that there are some results once again in your general life. I feel like you guys got a lot of chapters in endings and beginning. Okay, you're going to have some sweet results in other areas, okay? With things that have been dragging you and holding you back, you're going to get some good results. So good. The universe is confirming that you are going to be receiving good news from things that's been dragging and holding you back. And it looks like your cups are going to be filled. You got the 9 of Cups. So God is telling you have nothing to worry about, okay? Some of you guys are going to be thanking God that you escaped some oppression. So some of you will be escaping oppression, and some of you will be bogged down, okay? So I guess the only way to know is letting things play out, show up, and let's see how which court the ball is going to flow in, okay? There is going to be lies and delusions or illusions that's going to be set to rest, because I feel like the door is going to be wide open for everybody to see what's going on the inside, okay? So somebody is going to have to commit to this new beginning, commitments. I feel like based on decisions. It could be anything that's ordered against you, ordered for you to do. Some of you guys are just going to be committing yourself to a better well-being for yourself, a better life, better decisions, better thinking, lots of promises, lots of resolutions, okay? Some of you guys could be getting engaged. Some of you guys could be signing contracts. Be careful of the contracts. They might not be as they seem. So try not to get trapped up in contracts that, may not be so trustworthy. I feel like somebody promised somebody something. And somebody could have promised somebody something, and they aren't able to uphold the promise because the weight of the weight of the decisions, the weight of the situation is going to be so heavy that you're unable to follow through with the promise. On the flip side, some of you, because you promised somebody something, you're going to do whatever you can. You're going to harness up so much willpower of this earth to follow through with what you said you're going to do, because you said, I'm not going to come out to be a lie. I'm not going to let you super succeed when I know I'm in the right. I know what I'm capable of. You guys are going to be harnessing a strength like never before. I feel like some of you guys could be experiencing some broken promises. So decipher. I feel like there's going to be quite a few mixed emotions But you will know what's going on before the end of April. It's going to be very clear what type of promises, what you can, and did you really truly decide what you can commit yourself to and what you can't commit yourself to. Don't be afraid to tell people no. Okay? Decisions, decisions, decisions. There is a time to dive deep this month because the offers, once again, the universe is reminding you that the offers are going to be flowing through. Lots of communications. Okay? There is going to be a sense of freedom for some of you, a long way to the freedom. Maybe this is something that you've been waiting for, and it could be slow coming to be free, okay? But maybe this promise, God is saying he has made a promise to you to release you from a situation that may not happen right away, but with time and due diligence, the promise will be delivered. Some of you don't know how that promise is going to come about in your life to release you and bring liberty and movement, okay? But it starts with a thought and it finishes with an action, okay? Dream what you want into reality, but you must put forward the work. You might need to collab with people, but I do feel like there is some sacrifices that are going to be taking place. Somebody wants you to sacrifice your happiness for the time being. That's why you're going to have to go deep, dive deep to get some happiness. Pull it from within, because you could be dealing with some compromising situations this month and offers that you won't be able to avoid, but you're just going to have to go follow through with, because the inevitable may be prevailing, but it's on you to keep the promise within yourself that you will make it out alive, or well, and you will see through that you are owed and given what is due to you. So as always, Sagittarius, peace and love.